The restaurant Illegal Pete's has been around since 1995, adding locations and growing as a business. But almost 20 years after it started, some people are taking issue with its name, with the use of the word illegal. Illegal Pete's is a burrito spot with locations around Colorado. Another is set to open in Fort Collins in 3 weeks, but about 30 people in Fort Collins gathered Wednesday to try to get the restaurant to change its name. These locals argue their community's historical racial tensions will only be fueled by the restaurant's name. Owner Pete Turner met with the protesters Wednesday. He says he sees their point, but the word illegal is a reference to a book he once read, and Pete, of course, comes from his own name. But the Fort Collins Coloradoan quotes one protester who said, "I have been labeled with the word illegal. It makes a huge difference to me." And a local immigration attorney said, "We'll never get to big issues such as immigration reform until we solve these smaller issues of language." It was just in August that the Coloradoan covered what racism in 2014 looks like in the city, which is 90% white. The outlet's conclusion, it's more subtle these days, but the city has a much heavier history.
I could hear him say, "Oh, there's dirty Mexicans." That was my experience with when I first came here.
But there are plenty of Coloradoans who have no problem with the name Illegal Pete's. The chain is a success. Here's a local news station's take.
And they said they feel there's a negative context for the word illegal.
They obviously haven't had their burritos.
No,
They would want them there.
And this opinion piece in the Denver Post is to the point. There's nothing wrong with the name Illegal Pete's. Protesters' energy would better be directed towards something that would make a real difference, like immigration reform. Immigration is a hot-button issue in Colorado, just as it is nationwide. In August, Colorado started issuing driver's licenses to undocumented immigrants in a controversial move. Republican State Senator Ted Harvey spoke out against the plan. Ultimately, other than in Fort Collins, no one else seems to be accusing Turner of naming his restaurant offensively in the first place. And Illegal Pete's About page doesn't seem to describe a place that labels people. At Illegal Pete's, we celebrate humanity. We celebrate individuality. It's our desire to make each Illegal Pete's location the kind of place where you can go to celebrate humanity with other humans. But can the word illegal get approved in Fort Collins? Pete Turner says he's got much to consider after that Wednesday meeting. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey.